Okay, so welcome to this first little quick tutorial on how to make a graph in Excel. Okay, so what I did is I just basically inputted a bunch of numbers here, and actually we have a bunch of different masses, and we are going to try to find the average velocity. Now, I already talked about in class about how to do the average, but just in case you didn't see that or hear that, so I'm typing in equals, and then average, and then open parentheses. And you could either type this in the D3 through F3, or you could actually click and drag. So if I delete this out here, if I just click over and hold and then drag that out and then release my mouse, it will auto-populate that. So that's going to be the average. And then what I can do, since I want to take the averages of all these numbers that follow below it, I can highlight over the bottom right-hand corner of the cell and then click and hold and then drag that down. And you could see here that if I look at the formula for this is D5 through F5. So D5 through F5. So these three numbers here. And then if I hit enter there and then look at this one, then it's D6 through F6. In other words, this number is increasing by 1 every cell down. So that's one thing. So now what I want to do, as we spoke about in class, is I actually want to plot my weight, which is our independent variable, on the x-axis, and then the terminal velocity on the y. So there's a variety of ways of doing this. I'm a big fan of just putting them right next to each other. So I'm going to put weight in my first column, and then velocity, terminal velocity in my second column. And I'm just going to copy these numbers. Okay, so I'm highlighting this, Control C, and then coming over here and Control V. Now, obviously, you're going to have different numbers, but I just want to show the process. So when I copy these, though, I'm going to copy them, Control C, so highlight them. If I just go paste here, it's going to spit out an error. So I'm going to undo that. I'm going to click on this first cell, and actually, I'm going to right-click it. And there's these bunch of different options for uh, paste options, and the one that is important is the paste value. If I copy this, which is kicking out an error, it's going to copy the equation, not the number. But here I want to paste over the number alone. I don't care about the equation that was put into making that average. I just want the number. So I'm going to click that. So now I have my X column first and then my Y column second. And I want to put these on a graph. So I'm going to highlight over the XY values, including the headers. And I'm going to go to Insert. And then there's this scatter plot, which is a little icon in the middle of the chart menu. And then I'm going to click the first option. Okay. And so there's my scatter plot. Okay. And if I wanted to make this pretty, I can even chart style. I can go down and do a bunch of different items here. But I can put axis titles. I can also put a trend line if I needed to, and we'll get to that later on. So this is my ET, where I'll do terminal velocity. No, sorry, this is my map. Wait. /W. So what I'm doing is putting the title, then the symbol, and then I'll put the unit, okay, in newtons. And then here, this is my terminal velocity. So highlight those. Velocity /VT, parentheses, the units, meters per second. Okay. Should be lowercase. Okay, so that's all I'd like you to do for today. We're coming tomorrow with this. Save it on a file that's easy to access, whether it's on your OneDrive or some other form email to yourself. And then we're going to talk about how to analyze this. Obviously, your graph is going to look much different than mine because I just made up my numbers. But hopefully that shows the process. Okay. Okay. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and it was really, really good seeing and meeting you all. Okay. Have a good night. Bye-bye.